Hey friends, welcome back to the video. Gonna go straight into it. Playing a cash table today, playing four Russian cash tables today. Looking at the scenario yesterday with the four tournaments that we did play. Sorry about the video at the start. I did this show the viewing, so that's why we skipped the first half an hour of the video. But anyway, as looking at it, we got knocked out of Pocket Kings. As played, so thinking about it later, I think we've played perfectly fine. You can play it safe. What we could do is also, we could have just shoved pre-flop, which is still reasonable, and then with a small pot. But I think doubling up, going for the double up was probably better, because when we do win the hand, which would have been more times than not, and we would have actually doubled up, and, cash deep, we would have probably made, we're trying to make at least top 5 in the tournament. We didn't want to just win $2. We wanted to take out the whole lot. So I think as played, we were fine with going for that. So cannot really fault the way we played there. The other hands, we probably jacked 10 offsuit when we got knocked out as well. I probably could have just folded that and just been a little bit more patient. But with that short stacked, I think regardless of how we played, we'll probably get knocked out there too. And that was probably the early knockout tournament. And you're going to get knocked out at least once pretty early. And then the other ones were probably about mid. So probably the other one might look into it. So there was another tournament where I think it was the second tournament we signed up for. We got knocked out, but I think we could probably have a look at that tournament and see if we could have played a couple of hands differently. Overall, I think yesterday's tournament, the analysis was, I think we missed out on we missed out on a shove and jam situation on the second tournament, and that was probably about it. I think we played pretty well the rest of the tournaments. So yeah, anyway, let's go forward to this session now. Okay, so as you can see, like, we've dropped down to $59 now. So that's normal, since we did waste $4 yesterday on the tournaments. I'm going to call here with Jack 10. We're actually in a bluff here, actually. We don't have a club. Maybe he doesn't have a club, and we'll fold out most hands. What I could have called with the Queen Jack. So win the hands here. We had second pair though, so if he had ace high, we would have beat him. But if he had the queen, he would have folded if he didn't have a club though. All right, pocket fours. We're going to call here and try and set one. We are in a position. The stacks are quite deep, so I'm not afraid to be in the action with a lot of people in hand. All right, pocket eight's going to 3-bet. Actually going to lead into the flop, try and defend our 8. Happy to fold there as well. Get a call king jack offsuit. All right, 4s are gone. 3-bet with ace 5. Gonna open up with 3s. 6-5's good to go. All right, so I'll keep with the action on one. It'll be a lot more easier to follow. So pocket 3s. Because the board's paired, we can definitely try and steal the pot, or at least defend while we're in front. You could have like ace queen, queen jack type hands. But we definitely probably can't survive to the river, so we're going to try and end the session, or try and end the hand while we're still in front. Still going to continue the bet here, like we've got a 4. And let's go. All right, perfect. Okay, queen 7's gone. Queen 9. Gonna open up queen 9, so we can get some folds. Just going to take down the pot. Probably just going to lead out. Well, not lead out. I'm probably just going to at least call out. We've got some backdoor straights. He didn't 3-bet us, but he's betting quite big now. He's not afraid of the ace. Or he might be just using the ace as a scare card. All right, 3-handed to queen jack. Hoping to see another club on the turn. Didn't get it, unfortunately. All right, so going to give up queen jack. Pocket 9s here. Can raise here and put some pressure on. 10-9 going to fold. Out of position. The 10-9. Going to fold to our 3-bets out of position. Okay, the 9s are probably no good there. Could be looking at overs, or at least a jack. Yeah, a jack. Okay, sevens. So unless we hit a 9 there, we're all dead. All right, kings are going to raise up a little bit higher because we're out of position. Oh, well. He gets quads in the end. All right, so kings. King Jack get a 3-bet against a small blind. We could argue just a call behind as well. Could have called kings. Our upper deck's queen's perfect. All right, King Jack's gone. No, not going to cash out. Going to go for the variance. Perfect. All right, going to call King Queen out of position. Ace four is going to open with the small blind. We could look to light 4-bet there, but he folded anyway. Shoves all in. King Queen is gone. Good to see the first double up with the kings though. Opening up with 10-9. King 9 suited, I probably could have opened up. No, it's a little bit wider than we normally do. All right, turn 8 suited. The only question mark yesterday with the tournaments, maybe I did, was I was probably a little bit too tight. Especially later on in the tournament, you're supposed to play more hands. All right, I'm going to call. Just a small 3-bets, small sizing. Hit a call at A6. Half the bet. I'm going to call, just go to backdoors. All right, A6 is gone. All right, letting that one go. We're going to bet because we're going to set of 6s. Why not? Okay, we did 10. 10's good enough. Continue the betting there with a set of 6s. Doesn't like it. We can't really afford to give a free card on the river. All right, so he's got a call in position. Deep enough stacked as well. Could be a nice hand to really add some pressure. It's going to fall there. I mean, you could probably argue, to probably call that. Maybe he doesn't have anything. Why wouldn't he bet on the flop if he had something? But that's fine as well. Okay, top set, we're going to bet. And he folds. Okay, now we've got trips in a good spot as well in that blind battle. And he's just going to hang himself here, which is good. We're going to overbet, see if we can try and look like we're trying to bluff him. Would have looked to bet pretty small there. Oh, he did have a jack. So maybe we did bet a little bit too small. I mean, we overbet. We bet too big, sorry. Bet too big. Good fight here. Never quite dominated ace 10. All right, got to bet out of position with ace king suited though. All right, we're going to call. Got some back doors with the ace 10 of clubs. Hit the 10, which is nice. Could be in front. All right, I'm just going to check here. Got pocket aces, beautiful. Hopefully he just checks behind here with the ace 10. If he's got the queen, why wouldn't he bet here? I'm going to let it go. It's going to jam. There he calls. Hey, up against kings. Got shot with ace 10. And we got killed. Ace 10, need to call. Okay, for that king. All right, I don't know if the 10's good enough, but we'll find out. It is, but we're still in front anyway. Didn't need it, the 10 after all that. All right, ace jack's going in. All right, we got ace queen. So we could win the plot just there. Just currently win the hand on the flop. Unfortunately not. We could still be in front here if he's got like a king high hand. All right, he's got pocket fives. All right, we're in position. A7 is going to call. We'll call 2 cents. We'll throw a bet in, see if he calls. Chase on the river. We got lucky there in the end. We're not going anywhere here. Really need to see a diamond though. Probably should have folded in the end. Probably should have folded, but we had the ace. And we had diamonds, but we missed the diamond. Probably not good enough discipline there in the end. Probably should have folded. Well, at least folded the river. Probably argue the jam the turn. Got the king of hearts. All right, a little bet. Got plenty of outs. 2 pair gonna lead him. All right, maybe got counterfeit here if he's got aces, but gonna do a small bet. It's called. He's got a 9. Okay, fair enough. Really surprised he didn't raise there on the river. Okay, we do have an ace, so we do. Hopefully he checks behind, win the hand, but perfect. King jack offsuit to let him go. No, 8's gonna check to see if we can get a free card. We have 3-bet queen 2, it's a little bit light. Trying to go for the last hand, the card for the 8s, but we missed. Check behind. Ace 10 in the small blind, we weren't going to squeeze. Now the jack 9 wins. Maybe the bluff could have worked. All right, checking here. We're going to go for probably value on the river. Do have a hand. If everyone checks here, we'll throw in a small bet and hopefully get called. We will probably call a bet as well. All right, so we'll throw in 9 cents. As given, looks like no one's going to call, but Henry got me on the river. Beautiful. All right, going to squeeze the ace jack offsuit from the big blind. Take it down. All right, I'm going to call the ace 9. Don't want a 3-bet there. Don't need the block pot for no reason. Cat 3 is gone. Ace 9. Just going to let go. Ace 5 is going to let go as well. Probably could have folded pre-flop as well. 3-betting there's probably fine, I reckon. We need to probably try and take it down on the flop with the king or an ace comes on the board. Put some pressure on. All right, we'll check behind. All right, ace queen is gone. Didn't really get any help there, so probably could argue to see bet on the flop. 10-9 served under the gun. Okay, we're in a position. Someone just shoves all in. We'll defend queen jack. We'll call. Got 2 overcards. Not the greatest, but we'll go for it. Something again. All right, we'll throw a gamble in. We're going to try and see if they can that raise us. We'll try to steal it. You hit the 6 with A6 in the blind battle. No club for ace and iron. Got position there, so hopefully I go check, but they don't, so we're going to let go there. We really wanted to see a 6 on the turn. We're going to try and take it down with the king 9 suited. Try and use position against the small blind. Yeah. We win that one, that's fine. What was 8-6? A6 is no good though. Doesn't hit anything. All the scare cards are out. Top 3 is a golem. People going all in. Pre-flop. Okay. This 10. All right, we'll go for the squeeze for ace 10. We're in position. And we're just going to continue with the C bet and hopefully just win the hands here. Beautiful. Just use position again. Don't actually have to have the hand. Did hit 10 on the turn though, so that did call. We had something to continue with at least. All right, 7s. Just gonna check. Look at its trend with 6-4. I'm going to call with 7s just because there's an ace and a king out. If he's got an ace, he's going to call us off. If we hit the set, that is. Ace king looks pretty bad against 7-8-9. Hits the 8 and wins the hand. All right, ace king could be the best hand if he's got 2 overcards. Or he's missed the straight. We got queen eye as well. All right. Okay, king 10. All right, we've got a flush draw. Just gonna jam here. A few bets. Is he gonna call? Ah, he calls. Perfect. All right. All right, I'm gonna cash out. Queen 10 could be good here. We just didn't want to see another heart come out. Okay, beautiful. Need to make some of that money back from what we lost yesterday. Plus, we did lose that aces versus kings hand before. I mean, I lost a couple cents trying to set this video up as well. So roughly we're around, I think about 50 million, 58 cents. So we'll try and round it up as much as we can. Get a call with queen nut jack. Okay, get a gut shot with 9s. Not going anywhere. I'm actually going to bet this king. It's just a scare card. It means we don't actually have to hit the hand to win the hand. Get a bet here to see if we can win the pot. We did. No clubs. I mean, no spades. We didn't have a spade, so that's the only way we're probably going to win the hand right there. Queen jack gonna fold, even though two overcards. Probably a little bit loose folding there. Probably should have pulled. All right, pocket eights. At least two tables were going okay. 4-3-2. Do have a position. Just going to keep leading him in. Just going to throw about half bet in. All right, got an open ender. Very cool. Do have a straight. It's going to call. We can't actually raise this. He wouldn't have called a raise. He would have shoved us if he had like a flush though, or a full book. All right, so he's going to call. Who's it going? All right, you heard. Yeah, I probably should have actually bet there. It was a misclick. Hey, we've hit a set. We're going to bet. Jack 9 open ender. We're not going anywhere with the Jack 9 unless there's a lot of re-raising and shoving going on. Hit pot low. Now if it still hit anything here. Yeah, top pair. Even if we bleed out of the river just to try and bluff, we was either fold that one. Free card on the heart on the river there, but we have missed. Plus an ace or a queen. Maybe could have helped our cause there. Ace queen in the small blind. Let's fold this one. I'm gonna set my own pocket threes. Okay, everyone's in there. Pretty cool. To have an open ender, but it's on the wrong side of things. I'd rather have the 7, pocket 7s. All right, I'm gonna call anyway. All right, I'm gonna let go. Ace 8. We're still pretty good, even though if we still would have been pretty good. Yeah. I mean, we would have had live outs, but they didn't hit anyway, so getting out of that hand was the smartest choice. I'm going to call. We've got a spade to come out. Would be nice. All right, I'm going to lead out and bet 13. Hopefully he just calls. Oh, this has got the king of spades. We're in trouble. All right, calls. Yeah, an ace calls. Nice. Getting on the river. Dominating on that table at least. You need at least one table to dominate. Preferably, we'd like to see a couple tables. 3 betting against the cutoff. Small blind's going to try and steal the pot, which it did. A7's going to go. Bit of small pot there. 7-2 is trash. I'm going to call behind just with ace queen. Okay, we do have a backdoor. Backdoor flush. Call is cheap enough. No hard, unfortunately. I'd like to go with ace 9. Alright, I don't think we're going to win this hand, but you never know. Like I said, you never know. Nice hand. Alright, ace 9 is going to call. Perfect flop for ace 9. Standard betting here. I'm just going to call it. Still have the best hand unless he's got pocket nines. Actually, I don't even think that would beat us. Okay, small. Small. Okay, get a bit small here with ace nine. What actually happened there with the eights? Very interesting. Don't actually know what happened there with the eights. I'll have to look at that one later. I don't remember calling that one. Maybe I lost a bit of money there with the ace nine. Hopefully it was an auto call. I don't want to have that setting on. Queen check spawn. All right, port three is gone. All right, fours are in. Fours win the small pot. Yeah, I don't remember calling at pocket eights. I thought I'd just fold. So that'll be interesting. Looking back on that one. I'm a little bit dirty about that one, but maybe I did call it. Threes, go check behind. Good squeeze with king jack. King villain. Evan Sands, gonna let go. Did enough though, but gonna call with fours. Missed with the four, unfortunately. Eights could be good here. 14 cents, get a call at least. It's likely he's got a king. But he's saying he does. And we probably can't beat a bluff at this stage. All right, A7 on the small blind. All right, I got two pair. We're getting better. He could have an ace as well. Continue. We've got a full book. He could easily have an ace, an ace king or an ace queen. Just gonna shovel him. We've got a book. Oh wow, it's just the cooler, but $3 cooler. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. All right, so we get money for the daily flip and go, which is something. But far out, that is just a bad beat. So unfortunately, we're heading down to $50 at this stage. Okay, I got counterfeit there with the twos. Even an ace high beats us then. Tragic. All right, we'll throw a bet in. Act like we've got the king. We did 3-bet in, so pretty far. So we're telling a story. All right, we got kings now. Bit of call in nines. Perfect. All right, we got nines. Hopefully he's got an ace. It's 4-bet with kings. All right, I got a bet. Try and make that money. Is he going to call? Is he going to shove us? I don't know. We've got a book. If he got pocket aces, good on him. He did 3-bet, so you might call with an ace king, ace queen, ace jack. He's got an ace 10. Don't think he's got aces. He'd play a bit more aggressive. I'm expecting him to call with an ace, though. So he's just wasting our time. Yeah, calls. He's got pocket 10s. Wow. Hey, I didn't expect him to call with pocket 10s. Running cold, he reckons. I'm making that type of call, thinking that we're just bluffing. It's amazing. All right, sixes, missed it. Multi-way pot though, ace jack suited, come on. All right, so we've got kings. Everyone's calling a 6 cents. Hit top set, we're going to bet it because there is a flush draw out there. Someone's surely going to call. All right, got the ace. We're going to bet this one. We've got no heart, so we need to bet aggressive before the other heart comes out. All right, continue betting. No one's got aces. Could have checked there on the turn, but at the same time, there's still the club to come out, flushes and straights possible. We don't want to give away free cards. It's just making things very tough on ourselves. Like, including, how bad we've been running. We don't want to make things worse by giving people free cards to outdraw us. We're not scared. We just need to make sure that we still give ourselves the best chance. I'm going to fold 10-9. A bit calling though. That's a little bit high. If they bet too much, we don't want to bet. Okay. Gonna raise it. We do have a straight. And then happy to go check on the river. Actually, I'll bet small and see if we can win more. Oh, it's a little bit greedy. He's got ace king, we're dead. And he's also raising. A lot of 2 pairs might call. He's probably like a jack or a 10 though, so he's probably thinking that he's beat. So after with the shoddy start, a couple of tables are lifting a little bit, so that's good. Lifting on the bottom scale things anyway. All right, do a 3-bet and an 8 suited. And of course we're gonna, it leads into us. All right, just gonna get out of this one. On the way pot. If everyone checked to us, just gonna try and take it down. He's got jack 10. He actually had the better hands until we hit him in the river, so we actually folded the worst hand. So as much as he thinks he's clever, he's actually have the best hand, which he didn't know until the river, obviously, but you have no way of knowing that's going to be the best hand to hit the 8 on the river. And then who knows what the other person had. You could have had a baby pair, maybe. All right, hit bottom pair with 5-3. I like hitting bottom pair with troops. All right, 10s. Good flight with ace king. All right, ace jack's going to try and steal the pot on the flop with a c-bet. Check behind and give up the hand. Okay, ace jack wins. Goes all in. I'm going to fold ace king. Everyone will hit the ace, but he could make, I don't know what he could have had. Probably would have won the hand. All right, we had a set. We're going to open up quite big and see if we can get a call. We do not want to check there and just get checked behind. Rather see a fold. King, queen, happy with the flop. Two's gone. All right, pocket aces continued. We're already about a 10. He's got a queen, he's got a call. Win that hand, get pulled. Check 9. I'm going to play position, so got a call. To have an open ender, beautiful. Kind of a trashy hand. Okay, so we have a straight, but there is a flush out there as well. We need to bet there because the heart's coming out, possibly. All right, ace 10, get a bet. Could have missed a lot of his hands. Ace queen, get a bet. Not worry about the jack immediately. Not immediately, anyway. Throw another bet in here. Hopefully, the call and go check the river. I'm going to check here just in case he's trying to slow play a jack. All right, beautiful. Nice hand. Turn 8's got a 3-bet. We're going to play against the button. Okay, got 2-pair here. We're going to raise it. Called. I got to fold 10-8. So his king's folding there. I mean, we won the hand with ace king. All right, got position with 10-3 suited. Play the position, not the hand. 10-3, still have absolutely nothing. Now he bets, and then we'll get a bet and try and take down the hand. All right, so he called on the turn. So I think we're going to let go here. Yeah, fold. And jack 10. Good check here and hopefully win with the 10, but we're hoping to hit a club on the river. Really we're hoping to hit on the river with the club, given that hand. I got a bet here with a gut shot. I've got a gut shot and a flush draw. Did he continue betting big here as well? Happy for him to fold when we haven't got a made hand. I'm going to call. It's a gamble. Hope to see us winning that hand. Beautiful. Beautiful. Win the hand. That's all you need. Hard to find a fold there, but we had a lot of outs, but still quite behind, but we had a lot of equity. All right, hit the 9, get a call. Aces won the hand, the other side. All right, check the hand. 9-5, wow. Okay, 9-5 is good. Don't think we can find value bet there on the river. Put a 3-bet with ace jack suited. Put a 3-bet with king queen suited. Or at least raise there. All right, so we've got top pair with the flush draw. This is beautiful. Continue betting higher. 9-7's gone. Got ace 3, gonna raise it. Ace 5 and the small blind's gone. I'm going to continue here betting 50% of the pot. Problem is when we bet there and get raised on, we're going to give up a lot of equity. So I think he bets a king there. If we check behind and get the free card. So I think checking behind there is best. because you sort of get denied our equity there. So I think checking behind is perfect. Because we've got showdown money, we don't need to get bluffs. But also, I was thinking if we get the time, we'll get the shove all in. So we do, if we hit, we do get the all ins and make money. But at the same time, if you get shoved in that spot, we're going to do some tight folds and it's not great. All right, we got trips. All right, could have a queen here. We just got that done. Gonna let go. Yeah, it's got a queen. Tight fold, but we have made those calls in the past and lost. So making that fold leave showing very, very nice of him. Let's fix some of the big blinds folders. Bit of call. We need a jack, but gonna raise it up with aces. I'm just gonna bluff our ass off here. Pretty dangerous board. Alright, so he's hit something we've lost. Checked in. An amazing call, really. I didn't think how people might fold with Jack 10. Okay, they hit the flush. Alright, we'll bet. He didn't have anything anyway. Tried to slow play it. Okay, all the clubs are out. Crap. I did have an open ender, but the clubs come out anyway, and we didn't hit our flush. Got a flat ace queen suited. Got long club. There's another one. Alright, pocket eights are gone. Ace 10. Alright, we'll call it ace queen 1. Got 3-bet, king 9 suited. Okay, now we just need one more club and then we're in. Plus we missed it. We got denied, unfortunately. Checks behind might have the best hand. We do. Alright, king 9, wow. Top pair, flush draw. We are not cashing in. Beautiful. Open ender, flush draw. 2 pair in the end. Have to call. You got a straight. Oh no. Wow. Fancy that. We should have bet the turn. But we had everything. Probably should have bet. I should have probably folded the river bet, really. Got what we deserved in the end by not betting the turn. It's a bit silly. Grr. Okay, so it's suited. Alright, we'll just flat. Bill call and then another club, which we didn't get. What pairs up? Less likely he's got something. We could have actually, the ace high could actually be good here. Alright, we'll let go though. Alright, 5s are gone. Alright, I've got top pair. Alright, I've got a small bet here and see if we get some weaker calls. We'll be valuing ourselves though, unfortunately. Okay, we got some valuing. Didn't have to bet as big because there's two people calling. Game 3 bet King Queen. Sixes to the river. Sixes are good. Alright, board pairs up. We're going to throw a bet in. Hopefully we've got our ace high to fold. Can allow 3 bet King Queen not unsuited. We do like attacking the cutoff. Top pair. So we're going to continue the aggression, trying in the hand right there. Continue the aggression, go check the river. Because if an ace or a king comes out, we're in trouble, I believe. Alright, 5's going to fold. Even if a 5 comes out, there is a lot of nasty cards out there. Gonna bet 2 cents and see if we can get a 2-cent call. Could have 6 calls, so beautiful. Get a call at 9's in position. Would be a nice place for him for us to get a 9 and he just double barrels, triple barrels when we hit a set. But alright, got a bet here, should fold. Doesn't. So he's actually got a hand. Alright, he's got second pair. Alright, we got 2 pair, we're going to throw a bet in. Okay, so we're going to throw another bet in here. You could expect to see an ace king, maybe ace queen. Alright, we'll snap that off with 9-8. King 3 tries the bluff. We got 2 pair. Gonna bet this one with king queen. Alright, so there's no, jack 10 does get there though. Alright, so we'll half bet it and see if we can get a call down. Hopefully no jack 10. Alright, he's got king 10. Nice. Alright, so I got some coins coming back at least. 10-7. We can actually check raise here. And we're going to be quite sharp about it as well. We don't mind a fold as well. Continue the aggression. It's a scare card as well if he's got queens, jacks, or 10s. We do get the card. We'll get a bit quite big. We got the flush, so why not? 7-5, we're going to defend. 10s in position. We're going to set 10s in position. A bit small, we're calling. All right, 7-5's very good. 10's going to let go. Though if we do either 10 on the turn, we'll get paid off. I think probably argue to call there as well. All right, we got jacks. Continue the bet. He didn't 3-bet pre-flop. So typically they'll fold post-flop. And because they've got a cap range as well. All right, jack 4, let's let go. Really wide to call. It continue against attacking the cutoff. All right, ace king. Under the gun, spades. All right, it's going to flip. We're happy with spades. I mean, we've never totally dominated. We missed ace and king though. Goes all in. We're going to go all out. Just fold. Wow. So no spades, no ace or king. We're on the river. Yeah, so I think we lost the minimum. Even though we could have won the hand at the end. maybe you could argue to call on the flop anyway. But then people shoved all in, so it's pretty hard to be involved in the hand without an ace or king or even spades. You at least want spades there to at least be a second plan. There we go, flush. Gosh, beaten by a 7-way flush. And he still had his beat anyway with 6s and 7s, even if the flush didn't come in. It would have been hard for him to make the call, so maybe he could have bluffed it. Go to defend ace 3. Wow. All right, we'll throw a bet in. He's probably a snap. No. Was hoping he'd have an ace, but he didn't. Pretty cool. 4 cents is pretty cheap. 4 cents is cheap with ace 10. Ace high. Is the ace going to win? Yes, it does. It's a split. Got counterfeit in the end. The double pair on the board. All right, got second pair. There's queen. Throw a little bit in. To get called. Ace 10's folding. Okay, we're just giving up pocket threes here. What a flop, though. I mean, what a board. Blue 8. Multi-way pot. Almost expecting another diamond. We don't even have diamonds. Top pair, but okay kicker. Gonna let go. King 9 offsuit, got a bet, got to open up ace 9 offsuit. Probably should have folded ace 9 offsuit. Not so much the ace, the king 9 because that was in the cutoff. Board pairs are open. We got a bet, c-bet, sorry. Win my hand, nice. Tech 9's gonna fold. Training with 8-6, that's for sure. Sure, everyone is holding ace, queen 10. We'll call, we're in position. Do have spades. I was hoping spade come out on the river, not on the jack. But even still, given that, if you had pocket pairs, we did anyway, so that was silly plan. That was probably an easy fold. I have to see a check there, but didn't get that. King 9. The 3-bet king 9 suited. Flush draw. We are going to call. All right, 36 cents. I can't fold. Did a heart. Got there. Beautiful. Didn't expect to see ace 10 though. Don't think anyone did. Can't really fold 36 cents into a big size pot like that. A little like 3-bet, about 8-7. All right, some backdoors. No more bets here. We got a bet. Or why not? All right, we'll call. Ace king. Got a gut shot and 2 overcards. We're not going anywhere. Yeah, really? Oh, 7 on the river, but he's got a 10. We lose anyway. Got a small bet in the river, bit of a value bet. Got second pair, but straight, 4-card straight out there. Unfortunately, don't get the call with ace king. So we've had 2 big losses, but we had that, I think it was that $3.50 loss, which was this ace 7 full house against ace 8 full house, and then the aces and kings. So a little bit unlucky there, but we've made a little bit of a back. All right, we'll call those queen and defend. No diamonds, so probably just let this one go. Although he wasn't happy with his hand because he would have bet the flop otherwise. Ace 4 defending. I'd say it very guard. Orange is the loss by 10. Small pot though. All right, we got queens coming up. What are they going to do? All right, top pair, there's queen. TV aggression with queens. Bro, bluffing with the king 6. Board pays up, a lot easier for people to miss, pursue your position. Someone re-raised us, but let go. Well, the board pairs up, which means if he's got 2 pair there, he gets counterfeit most times, unless they've got 3. Could have jacks, 10s. We could possibly have called there. Or shoved. All right, throw a bet in, should win flop. We'll see bet. We'll call with a 10. Scare card will bet. Or an 8 open. Should have thrown another bet in, damn it. I was going to triple barrel there, but put against it. All right, guys. I'm going to finish the session and then see how we go after that. And I'll go to the next video about how we went and talk about that at the start of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Let this run out first. Two pair of those king, beautiful. Vodka 3 is going to fold. Hopefully get a re-raise with ace king. All right, guys, that's it. So we had a decent run at the end there. But yeah, we're at the $3.50 table we lost at, I think it was, and then the $2 down. So after overall that, I think we did all right. See you guys. Thanks. I'll catch you next time. Bye.